Okay, so today we're talking about the last way to solve quadratic equations. It's called the quadratic formula. I don't have any of my pens ready. Formula. Okay, so this equation is x equals negative b plus and minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and it's all over 2a. This is a formula you're going to need to know for the test. Test is coming up next. So you're going to need to know this formula. And then this the formula works when it's in standard form, so when it equals 0. The quadratic equation. Okay. Actually, I still want to go on screen. So I want to solve this using the quadratic formula. Does it equal 0?
Equals 5.
Okay, so how do I make it equal 0? Minus 5 on both sides. So then I get x squared, you're welcome, plus 3x minus 5 equals 0. Okay, so then I want to label my a, b, and c. My a is what? No. The number in front of x squared. So what's the number in front of x squared? 1. What's the number in front of b? 3. And c? Negative 5. So I'm going to go plug that into the formula. So I have x equals, negative is part of my formula. B is 3. Then I have plus and minus from my formula. B is what again? 3. Thank you. So then I have 3 squared minus 4. What's my a? Oh, minus 4 is also part of the formula. What's my a value?
1.
And my c value? Negative 5 over 2 times my a value? 1. Okay. I don't know why I didn't give us lots of room. Okay. So then I want to simplify. So negative times 3 is just going to give me negative 3. Then I still have the plus or minus. What is 3 squared? What?
9. 3 squared is 9.
Positive 9. Negative 4 times 1.
4.
Negative 4.
4 times negative 5 is 20.
Okay. And 2 times 1? 2. Okay. So then I want to combine like terms under the radical. 9 plus 20 is 29. Can I take the square root of 29? Can I simplify it? Like, can I make a factor tree for 29? No, 29 is prime. So this would be my answer. Questions on number 1? Okay. I can't solve anymore because of the square root. Okay, what about number 2? What do I want to do here?
Minus 12x and 4.
Okay, so I'm going to subtract 12x on both sides. And add 4 on, add 4 on both sides. So then I get 25, I can't. I get 25x squared, negative 8 minus 12, Negative 8 minus 12? Negative 20. And then plus 4x equals 0. Then, why does it, yeah, I don't know. Because it's Monday morning, and I'm not thinking right. There you go.
I will take money.
I know. Okay. Then, what do I want to do? Okay, so what's my A? What is my B? Negative 20. And my C? 4. Then I plug in. So I have x equals negative. And then my number is actually negative, so I have negative, negative. Plus or minus the square root. What goes under the square root? Negative 20 squared. And then minus 4 is from the formula. My A value is 25, and my B value is, C value, 4. And then I have, it's over 2 times A, so 2 times 25. Okay, so negative 20 gives me positive 20. Negative 20 squared. Positive 400. Negative 4 times 25. Negative 100 times 4.
400.
Negative 400. And then I have 2 times 25. 50.
And there's no answer. You can't square root of 0.
You can. The square root of 0 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0.
Oh, right. You can't divide 0, but
Yeah.
you can multiply.
Yes.
Why can't we divide 0?
It messes with the fraction. Because if you think of things of putting them in piles, if I have like 10 things, I can't put them in 0 piles. They have to be in at least 1 pile. Okay, so the square root of 0 is 0, so I don't need to write that piece anymore. So I just have 20 over 50. Should I leave it like that? What? What does it simplify to? 2/5. Questions on that one? That's it. I can't do anything else because of the 0. That just gave me one answer. Okay. Same thing with number 3. I want to get it all over to one side. What do you want me to move? Okay. So I'm going to subtract 13 on both sides. So what is my A? Negative 1. My B and my C? Negative 13. So then I go plug into the formula, so I have negative from the formula. What's my B value? 4. Why did I write B? 4. Plus or minus the square root. What goes inside? 4 squared. Minus 4. What's my A value? What's my C value? And then it's over 2 times A, so 2 times negative 1. Okay, so then I can simplify. So I have x equals negative 4 plus or minus 4 squared. Negative 4 times negative 1. 4 times negative 13. Negative 52. 2 2 times negative 1? Okay, so then I get x equals negative 4 plus or minus 6. Negative what? 36 over negative 2. What do I want to do next? Yeah. So when I take my square root of 36, I can get I out. So I have negative 4 plus or minus. Can I take the square root of regular 36? What is it? 6. So I'm going to have negative 4 plus or minus 6i divided by negative 2. Am I good? Can negative 4 and 6 be divided by negative 2? So negative, I'm going to break this up into 2 pieces. So I have negative 4 divided by negative 2, and then plus or minus 6i divided by negative. Ah, right, pen. Negative 2. The negative did not come through. So negative 4 divided by negative 2? 2. And then since this is positive and negative, when I divide by negative 2, the sign's not going to change. It's still going to be plus or minus, but 6 divided by 2 is 3. And the reason the sign doesn't change, because if I did a positive 6 divided by negative 2, that'd give me a negative 3. And if I did a negative 6 divided by negative 2, it'd give me a positive 3. So I still have one positive and one negative answer. Questions here? Okay, so this isn't on the test, so I'm not going to teach it. So then that also means I'm not going to go through 4 through 6. And then I only want you to solve 7 through 9. Yeah. So right now just work on 7 through 9.